It's the last week in August. I'm out here with Scott Weber. We just got started. Scott caught him a pretty nice crappie there. Hit a little crappie jig. We're trolling for bait right now. Our goal today is to catch a gar. And away he goes. Well, Scott's putting a whooping on me. Probably can't see that fish because the sun's right in our eyes. But that's his second one in 25 yards of trolling. Up here at Wiggins Mill Pond. Man, there's a lot of emergent vegetation out here today. Okay, shaping up to be a pretty good morning so far.
All right, Dave's got himself a nice fish here.
He feels like a minnow.
Oh, you didn't even get him in the boat.
That was our bait. That was a little white perch. That's what we're hoping to catch, so we can use that for gar bait.
Till next time.
All right.
All right, Dave with number 2. Broke water a couple times. Putting up a fight.
It's crappie.
That's not a bad one.
No, man. I didn't bring my cooler because I didn't really expect to catch a lot of crappie this time of day. We've had 4 bites in the past 10 or 15 minutes. It's a nice crappie. All right, I think what we're going to do since I'm stopped, we're just going to try for some gar.
All right, Dave's got himself one. Nice crappie.
I mean, that is a slab,
Look at that,
bro. We're out here gar fishing. Just drifting across this creek. Not getting any gar bites. Decided to throw this jig out. Man, I might have to keep him.
Be a good meal. See you. Signing out till later.
Well, don't know what's going on here. Scott's got a gar bite. We gave up on the gar up in the hole. Came out here to just drift around in the open water. I've just been cut off by a gar, lost one at the boat. We don't know whose rod is whose right now. This shit has got so tangled up. All right. Well, Scott's just lost 2 in a row there. I need to tie me a new hook on. Yeah, that's 3 fish in 5 minutes. This is the hot spot right here. All right. I'll be back here in a minute after we get re-rigged.
Well, Dave just jumped off another fish. Here's a big one too. It's like 5 gar bites in the last 10 minutes. A very big one, but he's on there.
All right. We've had nothing but a mess here lately. Scott's hooked up with another gar. We haven't got a single one in the boat yet.
Oh no, this might not be a gar.
We spent the past few minutes chasing my cork that's still got a fish on it.
That's no other kind of fish.
Oh, this is something else. This is a catfish. Scott's got him a catfish. That's been an interesting day. I don't know what's going on. Oh, look at that. The damn fish that got away with my cork has tangled up in my other line now. Let's see what happens when I try to reel that mess up. We don't know what we're hooked into here, but Scott says it's got some size to it. I still got my darn line out. Let me see if I can wind that in with one hand. why this is not coming in. Oh, because it's all around the damn motor and everything else. That's why. Sorry about the jiggly photography. I'm just going to leave my damn pole in the water. It's wrapped around the motor and everything else. All right, Scott, if you get him close, I'll put him in the net. Oh, it's a huge catfish.
Put him in the net.
Dang, bro.
3 pounder, 4 pounder.
Yeah. Nice channel cat there. Hit that jig trolling now. That's a pretty fish. Okay. Good deal, Scott. Man, I'm glad that trip's over. It was fun. But brother, it was hot out there. Sort of cloudy now, but the sun was brutal. Scott and I went to Wilson's Mill Pond in Wilson, North Carolina. Beautiful place. There was one other fisherman out there today, and he left early. So we had that whole lake to ourselves. And we hoped to catch a gar. We went through 24 minnows plus, I don't know, a half dozen or so that I'd netted. And we did not get a single one into the boat. We got several of them right next to the boat. One of them still running around with my hook in his mouth and the float attached. And every time we got close to him trying to get him, he would dive. So I don't know what to say about that. We did the best we could trying to retrieve that line. Probably at least 10 gar on today, maybe more. We had our jigs get cut off a few times. I'm sure that was probably by gar. Scott caught a nice catfish. I caught a really nice crappie. So we caught our fair share of fish, but the gar still remain elusive. Haven't figured out the right technique. Today we used treble hooks, small number 4 treble hooks with 1 or 2 minnows attached and a 6-inch steel leader. We didn't have any trouble getting bites. So these are not alligator gar. These are long-nosed gars. It's hard to catch those things. Maybe next time we'll go back to the old rope trick. I have caught gar on rope. It's just a pain to unhook them, untangle them, but at least you get them in the boat and say you caught one. So gar 10, fisherman 0 as far as those things are concerned. Beautiful lake. You ought to give it a try sometime. See you next trip.